Assalamualaikum, my student Fin 645. So today, this week we continue with our lecture on chapter 5. Last week we did on hedging of FKLI. So for today we will continue with three more activities, which are speculating, spreading and arbitraging. So we shall start with speculating with FKLI. Okay. So second activities for this particular chapter is speculating with FKLI. So do you still remember what is speculation? I taught you in FCPO one and a half months ago. Alright, it is taking one position in futures market or futures contract. Okay, and futures contract. Again, it is taking one position in futures market and in futures contract. Either you buy or you sell to take opportunity to make profit through the price movement of the underlying asset and the futures contract. Why did I mention underlying asset? Because the price of futures contract actually based on the price of the underlying asset. You still remember FCPO? Harga FCPO is positively related to the price of real CPO. Macam tu juga dengan FKLI. Alright, if the KLCI increases, what happened to FKLI? FKLI will also increase. Okay, so if the market is expected to bullish, alright, to be bullish, what would you do? You will enter long position. Kenapa? Harga akan naik. So now the price is low. So you buy now. Later on you will close out your position by selling at higher price. But if the market is expected to bearish, what will happen? You will enter short position. You akan sell hari ni, hoping that your expectation will come true. Later on, you will close out by buying back the contract at lower price, so you can make profit lah. Okay. So in order to understand further about speculating with FKLI, let's do this question. As a semi-pro speculator, you believe that the share price at the Bursa Malaysia will keep on falling in the near future. So for this reason, you ask your broker to short. Again, contoh dalam buku memang selalu baik. Dia directly cakap either you are going to short or long. Okay. Kalau dalam final exam, dia akan guna perkataan normally to trade. So you have to think lah. Either you should sell or buy today. But okay, the question already mentioned that the share prices will keep on falling. Harga akan jatuh. So it is a bearish trend. So that's why, alright, you go short. Okay. 10, how much contract? 10 FKLI contracts at price or index of 956. Assuming you are required to pay 75,000. Okay, dia cakap dah seketul. Initial margin tu the amount you have to pay is 75,000. Okay, kalau dia kata per contract lah. But normally kalau per contract tak adalah sampai thousand ringgit. Yes, RM1,000, tapi tak adalah ribu je contohnya. The initial margin is 5,000 per contract. Jaranglah jumpa 50,000 per contract. Kalau dia bagi 75,000 ni, normally the whole amount of initial margin you are required to pay lah. Okay, and you have to maintain 80% of the 75,000. Okay, so prepare your mark to market position on the following closing prices or indices given and calculate the trader's profit or loss. If he closes out his position, or not your position, his position on day 5. Okay, so these are the closing indices for the 5 days. Okay, so we prepare the mark to market settlement, but first we have to calculate the maintenance margin lah. Why don't we have to calculate the initial margin? Because it is already given to you 75,000. So the maintenance margin you have to maintain is 80% of it, which is equals to 60%. Okay, alright, so let's prepare the table. Okay, so starting with the trading days here, the first column from day 0. As you know, day 0 is actually the beginning of day 1. Okay, you write down all the number of days, and then we have what? We have the closing index or price for each day. Remember, your entry point is short position. Okay, tulis kat situ supaya you tak silap. And then for your floating profit or loss, nothing. Alright, nothing happens to on day 0. So your current margin started with 75,000. And then let's take a look at day 2. Again, macam mana kali ni? Atas tolak bawah lah, because your entry sell at the end of the day. Alright, the system will close out unrealized. All right, the system will calculate your unrealized profit or loss. Okay, so atas tolak bawah, why selling price always minus buying price. Okay, times 10 contract and then times 50 ringgit, you will get 3,000 ringgit. So you add up with the initial margin you have. So current margin you is 78,000, and the process will continue like always. So atas tolak bawah to calculate all the floating profit or loss for every day. Alright, for everyday transaction or trading. So as we can see, for day 4 and day 5, you will gain negative 2,500 for day 4 and 2,000 ringgit in day 5. Okay, so your margin have declined. However, still at the end of the day 5, okay, the amount of ending margin is still higher than the amount of initial margin. So your profit or loss on day 5, how to calculate? You take the ending margin minus the beginning margin, you will get 8,000 ringgit. As I told you before, we can use this column to calculate the profit or loss, and also the third column. You can sum up everything you got here, or you can take this one, selling price minus buying price, time number of contract, and times 50 ringgit. Okay, so that's for speculating with FKLI. Okay, and then actually speculation or speculating with FKLI ni seldomly lah keluar, sebab speculation ni kan is the easiest activities that can be done by trader in any of the futures contract. Okay, so dia tapi keluar lah, normally wajib satu keluar, tapi jarang-jarang. Okay, right. So now let's take a look at if one more question asked, calculate the leverage effect on day 5. As I told you in our class, okay, first we have to calculate the price change, okay, the percentage of price change. So entry kita tadi on day 0 tu 956. The last closing price on day 5 is 940. So how to calculate the percentage of change in price? Selling price minus buying price over buying price times RM100. So kita ambil apa ni? Harga masa day 0, the selling price, and then minus the buying price on day 5, 940 over 940. Okay, so you will get 1.7%. To calculate percentage change in price tu, okay, sentiasa ingat sentiasa selling price minus buying price over buying price. Sebab entry you on day 0 adalah selling. Okay, kalau lah entry you on day first tu adalah buying, maka on day 5 tu adalah selling. Jadi ambil yang day 5 punya harga, sebab apa? Day 5 tu kita jual, day 1 tu kita beli. So dia akan terbalik 980 tolak 956 bahagi 956. Maksudnya sentiasa selling price minus buying price over buying price. So be careful. Kalau entry you sell, maka itulah selling price you. Okay, kalau you tutup hari kelima, harga hari kelima tu will be your buying price. Tapi kalau hari pertama tu, alright, entry you adalah buy, maksudnya itu adalah buying price you. Selling price you adalah harga pada hari kelima. Okay, so in this case selling price kita adalah your entry price. Okay, and then how to calculate the rate of return? Okay, tadi untung kita hari kelima berapa? 8,000 over the initial margin 75,000 times 100%. So the rate of return is actually 10.67%. Okay, so as you can see, what we can say, alright, the percentage change in price indicates that by only 1.7% change in price, alright, it can give you, alright, how much percent of return? The return by 10.67%. So the leverage effect is high in this case lah. Okay, so we have done with speculation. Okay, I'll see you in video number 2.